Welcome to the podcast. I read it online somewhere. Your science questions answered.
This is episode 28 of I Read It Online Somewhere. We are here every couple of weeks to discuss what we have read online and answer your strange but wonderful science-based questions like Bluetooth, what's that about? I'm Amy and I failed science at school, but lucky for me, I'm joined by two science teachers, Andrew.
Hello.
And Ross.
Hello.
Our podcast is a look at some of the science stories we have read online this week, and we try to answer your questions also. If you do want to get in touch with your questions, please email us at ireaditos@gmail.com or at ireaditos on social media. So this week, I've just noticed Andrew turned off his camera because I couldn't stop laughing.
I turned off my camera because I was just going to burst out. You said, like, I'll try not to look at you in case I burst out laughing. And I'm sitting here, like just laughing far too much.
Cheesing.
Ridiculous.
That was my second time. Feedback?
That was good, yeah.
Thanks, Ross. So we're going...
I still prefer the old hosts, but there was loads of complaint letters, so we're going with this.
40,000 and he got up and stormed off. So,
Yeah, I had a fight with a weatherman and then I just left.
Alright, Piers.
Wait, hold on, wait. Did he have a fight with that? Sorry, I'm only just catching up. I didn't really hear. Did he have a fight with
Yeah, he had a
weatherman?
fight with a weatherman, yeah.
Oh, is that who that was?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just like a guess.
He had
He
an,
had an online fight with a weatherman and then got up and left. And then Good Morning Britain asked him to apologise and he said no. Science fact of the week.
The science fact of the week. Ooh.
Science fact of the week.
I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, Andrew, you're doing the science fact this week.
Science
What-
fact
what
of
an intro.
the week.
Right, Ross,
it? Like,
I've got a lot to say and to focus on. You can do the jingle. Go.
so we're over to Andrew for the science fact of the week.
So, at one number per second with no breaks at all for any reason, it would take you 11 days, 13 hours, 46 minutes and 40 seconds to count to 1,000,000. And that's how for now.
That, I'm just thinking, so one second per number.
90s reference.
I don't think you
know.
could do the bigger numbers in a second. 999,999. Like, you can't get that done in a second.
Yeah, but there's obviously just doing an average, Ross, because you could do like 1, 2, 3, 4 in 1 second.
Yeah, but like anything over 1,000 is going to be
1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005.
1,347.
1,347.
Yeah, so
1,348.
that's your second already.
1,349. Just did that in a second. Okay, we're going to move over to what we read online this week. So, Andrew, you're up.
Okay, do you know what polythelia is?
Polythelia.
A love of cellophane.
Yeah, I think if it's quite...
Like polythene. Is
yeah,
that not
I'm vibing polythene. When you want to like touch it.
Oh, well, you might want to touch...
Poly.
You might
Polly
want to touch
Pocket.
these. So, polythelia is something that Harry
That's what she said.
Styles suffers from.
chlamydia from koalas? Is that story again?
It's not that story again.
What is it?
Harry Styles has 4 nipples, and here's the scientific reason why.
Oh.
So Harry Styles has it's not like new news, right? It's apparently it's like quite well known, but he has polythelia, which is where you produce what's called supernumerary nipples, right? And it's actually quite common. So it's quite common for people to have like a 3rd nipple or a 4th nipple. And what happens is when the body develops, sometimes the nipple forming cells, or no, I don't have a funny name for them, accidentally migrate down the chest to like below the normal nipple. So they're like here, right? So your normal nipples are up here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Check them out, and then like they're just below it.
Very Chandler from Friends.
Yeah, but they can develop anywhere on the chest, armpit, or even belly button into the groin.
Oh.
Right?
Unexpected.
Oh.
Yeah, along a vertical line below the nipple. And it's known as the embryonic milk line. So a bit like, I suppose, a bit like if you see like a dog or a cat, and they've
Can
got
women get
giant
them?
nipples. Yeah, men and women can suffer from them. But it's the nipple, so it's not like you're gonna get a 3rd boob or
So it's
something.
not like a whole breast.
It's not like a
No,
whole-
it's just
yeah.
it's like a mole basically kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of. But yeah, I thought that was really interesting. And I can forward you on the pics of Harry Styles topless for
He's covered in tattoos, anyway.
yourself. It's alright, you can still see the nipples, they're pretty clear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll check them out.
I'll
So
send
they're
it.
like quite well defined.
Why
They
you
are,
giggle?
like, giggle.
I take it you get a range. You'll get people that you can like hardly tell.
Yeah,
that
so
there's
I mean,
men,
in all
and then you get ones
fairness,
that look like
look-
the whole areolas there.
look
Do men have areola? Is that just women?
no, men have areola. It's areola.
Areola. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's Harry Styles. I wouldn't even... Oh, you can kind of see
Well,
their
that one looks
nipples
like a
when
nipple,
you
yeah.
zoom in.
Yeah, so
You zoom in.
But that's it. They're only the nipple. They're not the areola. So they're not the bit round the outside.
Yeah.
So they don't look.
Interesting.
They don't look really. You wouldn't know that they were actually third or fourth nipples, without actually saying.
Yeah, just little moles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So yeah, I thought that was quite interesting.
Yeah, good. Didn't really think about that ever. So yeah, thank you.
What, Harry Styles' nipples?
Yeah, never really thought of that, or just additional nipples.
Polyfolia is a name for just having any extra number of nipples, or is it specifically having 4?
Then it'd be like quadranipple.
Quadrupolyphaloop.
Poly just means lots of, does it not?
Yeah, poly means many.
Yeah, okay.
So, but like polyethene is like many ethene molecules. But polyphilia.
Or like polyester is like loads of ester.
And that's why we have the podcast.
Okay, next story is me. So I'll ask you both a question. As scientists, are we able to walk on water?
Yes. Oh, sorry. Who do you mean by we?
Humans.
I would say no.
Andrew?
Well, there's only one guy who can walk on water, and his name was Bruce Almighty. So.
/ David Blaine.
/ Tarvel.
Did David Blaine?
Ice skating? Does that count?
Oh,
No.
yeah. How solid is the water?
No, okay, you're reading too much into this. Right, I'll ask the next question. Is there any liquid you think we could walk on?
Yes.
Yes.
Russ.
Like tar? Like
Are we calling that liquid?
bitumen. Yeah, it pours.
Okay, Andrew?
Custard?
Andrew's correct. Custard.
Mm.
So, did you see it on TikTok?
No, I didn't, but I love
This is on Brainiac 20 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
John Tickle
Yeah,
ran
John
over
Tickle.
a thing of custard.
Yeah.
That was what the clip was.
John
The
Tickle,
clip
yeah.
on TikTok was...
You're defiling it with this TikTok nonsense. This was traditional British Brainiac TV.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I saw it on
Richard Hammond.
Richard Hammond.
Yeah.
And he gets John Tickle to run over the custard, but I
Yeah.
can't remember. I just was about to Google the name, but you'll know it. Something that can be both
So,
a liquid and a solid.
Non-Newtonian fluid.
That was it, the neutron
Non-Newtonian
thing.
fluid.
And anyway, John Tickle,
Wait, let's do this again. The what?
the non-neutron or something.
Non-Newtonian fluid.
You gotta ask yourself out. Non-Newtonian fluid.
The whole point of this podcast is we learn.
Well, I'm gonna call it the John Tickle phenomenon. And basically,
John Tickle what?
You could hold on, Amy, you could use a different name. So
Phenomenon?
you could call it Oobleck. Oobleck is the other name.
Okay, Oobleck.
Yeah.
Anyway, so when John Tickle puts pressure
Don't hit the microphone.
on the custard, it goes hard.
Yeah.
I can't believe you guys remember that. I never even saw that. Didn't even know that TV
It's like
show
one of the.
existed.
Do you know? It's one of the coolest
That's
things.
mainly
like,
what I use for cover work.
Yeah, and you can do it. See if you get. Actually, you should probably do this like at home because it's like so much fun. If you get like corn flour and make up some corn flour, because corn flour is the exact same. And what you do is you roll it into a ball and constantly apply pressure, and then kind of throw it at someone, and they have to catch it and continue to move it. And as long as you catch it and continue to move it, then it doesn't turn into a liquid. I mean, it makes a heck of a mess, but it's really
It
cool.
does make a mess, yeah.
Corn flour and water, you mean?
Yeah.
Corn flour and water, yeah. Now, the important thing when you're making it is to not basically hardly use any water. Because if you use too much water, it's just
Top
It
tips.
becomes
That's-
not enough, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
who's John Tickle?
He was on Big Brother.
do some Brainiac.
Oh, right. I don't know who he is. I just know that they filled a swimming pool with custard to see if it worked.
Yeah, it's really cool. But as soon as they stop, as soon as they stop applying pressure, they sink into it. And then it becomes really hard to lift out of it again. So it's any time that you apply pressure to it, the molecules lock up, and then you can't move.
Yeah, so I actually do this in school. I put the corn flour mixture on a speaker. So you put like
right.
Yeah.
cellophane on the speaker and then put it on the speaker, and then you can get it to jump around. So it looks like a liquid, but then it behaves like House of Pain.
I think they. Oh, that's terrible. That is that is awful.
As in jump around.
Jump around, yeah.
They did that. They did it in Big Bang Theory. It was really cool.
I really thought you guys wouldn't have seen that.
Sorry.
But anyway, I was gonna be like, really thought I was gonna like, you guys were like, oh my god, custard? What?
But
Ross would have just hit me with some corn flour.
But can you remember the name? Can you remember the name? So you've got two names to pick from.
Oobly?
Oh, so close. Oobleck.
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 And non-neutronium. Neutronium.
The guy.
John Tickle. Newton.
Yes. Thank you.
Newtonium. Oh, Newtonium.
Yeah, Newtonian.
Ah, Newtonian. Ticklorian. Right, we need to tweet John Tickle.
That's hilarious.
Jeff.
I can't believe you're the one who brought TikTok to the podcast this week.
I've been watching a lot of it.
Speaking of Brainiac, other things to watch on Brainiac that I use regularly in the classroom are putting cesium in a bathtub.
Okay.
So they put the alkali metals in bathtubs, and when the alkali metals mix with water, they explode. Andrew, do you want to tell us anything about that?
I burnt my hand today on some with some sodium because it exploded. I think there was micro fissures in it when I put it in, and it exploded. And I was doing like an online lesson, and it was really awkward because all I really wanted to do was swear blind because it was so sore. But there was someone else sitting in my class, and I couldn't do it, and it was so sore. I was standing so far back from it too.
How is it now? At least
It's
it wasn't
alright.
the pupil.
Oh no, and it wouldn't have been because the blast
You have
shields
to put
were
a
up.
screen in front of it.
Yeah, the screen blast shield things were up. Like it was totally, like it was absolutely safe. It was just that I must, or from my side of it, I must have just been a little bit too close, and when it sparked, it shot off and hit my hand. But
Oh.
it's fine. It's all good.
Maybe you'll be a mutant.
Had
superpower.
worse. Had worse. Once had this terrible potassium that basically exploded everywhere, hit the roof, and burnt a hole in the seat. It was awful.
You're only supposed to use a small amount.
I used a small amount.
Because the pupils always say, go and just use a bigger cube, sir. And you go, no, we're not allowed to.
It sounds a little bit like we're in an investigation or an Oprah Winfrey interview. So I will move on to Ross's story of the week.
I'm going to start off with a statement.
Why so serious? Do you not have your article up and ready?
Well, that's
He's on the he's on the Daily Mail, so it's promising.
Oh,
Okay.
that is good.
How do you drown a hipster? In the mainstream.
Are you okay? You sound like a character from One Division.
Are you okay, hon? What's happening?
Why did the hipster burn his mouth? Is that rain?
Is that
That's a rubbish. That's a rubbish joke.
He drank tea before it was cool.
Oh my god.
That was rain though. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Sorry, just haven't heard rain in ages.
Oh, it's really windy here today. A car alarm keeps going off. My
Okay,
bin
guys,
fell
come on,
over.
focus.
Okay, go Ross.
Right, so basically, what we've got is supposedly 67% of Britons will laugh at jokes they don't understand.
Oh, sorry. The joke was part of it.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. I just thought you were telling us jokes. I was like, why are we hating on hipsters? What's going on?
Why would we not understand that joke though?
It was voted out there, so there's 2,000 people in a study, and they had a whole load of questions about jokes and things that were asked. So they were asked, do you laugh at jokes that you don't understand? So 67% said they did. 56% of people also Googled the meaning of a joke if they didn't get it. And it was decided that the hardest joke to get out of the list that they had was, how'd you drown a hipster in the mainstream?
I mean, like, it is quite funny, but it's... I don't know if it's raffle funny.
No.
No, but well, I think the key bit, well, what I was trying to get to see if you'd like laugh along with it, because supposedly 67%
Not
of
when
people
you
would.
do a creepy laugh.
I was trying to.
You were like... It's like a horror movie.
You were quite serious as well, and that's where it was sidetracked.
Do you know, it depends who I'm with. Like, if I'm with, say, like, a boss at work, and they say a joke that I don't understand, but I know it's a joke, I'll laugh. If it's just with one of my friends, I'll be like, I don't know what you're on about. So I think it depends on the company.
Yeah, I think that's probably...
Or if you're in the in-laws and your dad's telling a joke, I need to laugh.
Yeah, you always have to... You've got that polite laugh of... Thank you.
Mine's more like...
Yeah, I can tell Amy's fake one. She's like, yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's quite clever. Like, it's quite interesting.
Right, do you want the other 10 hardest jokes to understand?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's see
okay,
if we can get them. Quiz time.
Well, they're not really... Okay, right. Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana.
I don't get
I'm
it.
just laughing because I don't get it.
I don't get it. I don't know what's going on.
Time flies like an arrow. It's like a fruit flies like a banana. Fruit flies?
Oh, fruit flies like a banana.
Yeah, like if you throw a fruit.
No.
As in the fruit flies like
a
bananas.
banana.
But what's with the arrow bit?
No, I don't think it is that. I think it's supposed to be time flies like an arrow. So you're picturing an arrow flying, and then
Time flies like time flies.
fruit
No,
flies like a
the
banana.
two sentences don't. They're not connected, but they are connected by the word flies. Because
What's a time fly?
and this is
Yeah, what's a time fly? That is
but this is the thing. So time flies like an arrow, which is straight, i.e. like time. So the arrow flies straight, and time moves in a linear mode.
Yeah,
And then, but fruit flies like a banana.
yeah, because if you throw a banana,
No.
it flies like fruit.
The fruit flies like bananas. That's the joke. I mean, it's terrible because I've had to explain it, but
I don't even
Okay,
understand
we've
it.
not understood
Next
that
one.
Okay, next one. A jar of omega-3 vitamins fell on my head when I opened the cupboard. I sustained super fish oil injuries.
Yeah, that's funny.
that is
funny.
quite. That is good.
Why do we not think about that for our fish pun week?
Oh,
Okay,
Damn.
next one.
what? No.
How do you milk sheep?
With their udders.
With iPhone accessories.
iPhone spelled like EWE.
No.
What? Where's it with iPhone?
I don't get it.
What's an iPhone accessory? A charger.
Sorry, that's terrible.
Right, Andrew, come on with your time flies. Tell us.
What's the joke? Right. So what? How do you milk?
How do you
sheep?
milk a sheep with iPhone accessories and everything spelt how it should, like an
Oh
iPhone
yeah,
like that?
no. Okay, come on. That one is quite clever.
The cloud.
No. So he's using the reference of a sheep being someone who follows something else. So, for example, I have an iPhone,
I get it now. I get it.
I've got AirPods. I've got a MacBook Pro. I constantly buy Apple products. How do you milk a sheep? Someone who follows them. iPhone accessories. I don't need the Apple
get it
Pencil,
now.
but I've got it. These are thinkers.
Yeah, okay.
They're not like one hit. Imagine being a mock of the week and just saying that, and then an hour later.
They're not like
They're
what
like,
happens if a snowman bites you. What do you get? Frostbite.
Frostbite.
Yeah, they're not like that.
How many surrealists does it take to screw in a light bulb? A fish.
That's quite funny.
That is quite funny, but also, like, if you don't understand what surrealist is,
Yeah, I don't.
It's highbrow.
Right. What do accountants do when they're constipated?
I'm an accountant.
no, no,
You can't just advertise our own.
no.
What's the song again?
I'm an accountant.
I'm an accountant. What do you do? Things that accountants do.
Yeah.
Where do you work? Places. So what was it?
What do accountants do when they're constipated?
Tax relief.
They work it out with a pencil.
Like tax relief would be funnier. Lacks a tax relief.
La tax relief.
Come on, that is hilarious. Lacks.
It's more hilarious than shoving a pencil in your bum.
Okay, I like this one better. This is more my.
It's because they put
This
pencils.
is more my level now. A cowboy asked if I could help him round up 18 cows. I said, yes, of course. That's 20 cows.
That's
That is
funny.
clever. That is good.
Like like the banana flies thing is still getting me.
Well, it's like did you hear about the magic tractor?
No.
Turned into a field.
What?
What?
Oh no! Come on, the magic tractor joke. The magic tractor. So it's a magic tractor.
Yeah.
And you imagine the tractor going down the road, and then I say turns into a field. The tractor turned into a field.
So why is it magic?
No, because because the are you guys pulling my leg?
No, I actually don't know why that's funny.
Because magic, you turn something into something else.
Yeah.
So the tractor
actually just turned
to go
into
left.
a field. Yeah.
Yeah.
To go left and turn into a field.
But it turns into a field. Oh.
This is actually hurting my brain.
So yeah, that was my story. That people find it. Yeah, 67% of people will laugh along with your joke, even though they don't understand it.
Magic tractor. The name of this week's episode. Okay, now we're moving over to questions from the public. So I'm just
We all just saying public weird.
Public like oobleck.
try and say public the weirdest way you can, and we'll see who's the weirdest. Ross, go.
But oobleck.
Andrew.
Public.
I'll go. Bar tongue.
Are we still doing the weird jokes?
Bar, pub, and then lick, tongue.
Oh my god.
And thus ends the podcast.
I just thought of that. Quite clever. Okay, so
Questions from the public.
Public.
Blick. Okay, sorry. Okay, so first question is omega-6 bad for you? Andrew, what is omega-6?
Oh, so omega-6 is one of those super fish oils. Comes from fish. One of the main sources is fish.
And eggs?
And it's an eggs. Yes. No. Maybe.
So, see the omega-3 in eggs? I thought they were like inserted. Are they not?
Oh.
They're not like natural, I thought.
I don't know.
I thought they were added by people that not by people, for people that like didn't eat fish, so that you could still get some omega-3.
Really?
Same with the butter, you can get like omega-3 in your butter. I think it's just adding a chemical.
And mayonnaise.
But then how do you add it to an egg? I'm not sure.
Oh, wait, just
Like
RMA.
feed the
Oh,
fish
right.
are getting.
Okay, so
Not
I
the
didn't.
fish. Chickens legs.
I didn't realize that they made omega-3 eggs. So omega-3 eggs just don't. Fish are high in omega-3 acids, whatever you can't eat seafood. Can omega-3 enriched eggs? Yeah, all right. I didn't know that people had made eggs that had.
Yeah, but I presume it's something in the chicken feed that means that the chicken then has extra omega-3.
Oh, they feed the hens flaxseed.
Flaxseed, okay. So
Didn't
there's omega-3 in
I
flaxseed.
didn't know that.
Are chia seeds not got loads of omega stuff in them?
Do you mean chia seeds?
Chia.
I don't know. Chia seeds,
Okay.
right? Sorry, chia seeds.
Welcome to
me,
Seeds and Nuts, our new podcast.
Chia seeds to me look like frog spawn.
Yeah, well, I just saw a thing on TikTok. It's for like kids' crafts, but if you add like loads of water, and it turns into like what looks like frog spawn.
Oh,
So it's like sensory play for them.
ew. Well, you just go out
Chia
and get
seeds.
some frog spawn.
Because that's disgusting. Man, that's like killing frogs spawn.
Well, not if you put them
Also,
in a
my
bucket.
frog keeps running away from me. We've got a frog lives under our garage.
He's called Gary, the garage frog. Omega-6.
Omega-6, yeah. So omega-6 is absolutely fine for you. Like it's massively beneficial. They lower so omega-6 fats. You mostly find them in. I mean, so you can find them in fish and things like that, but you can also find them in like supplements. So you can get 369, I think. Vegetable
Damn, she's
oils,
fine.
all beneficial for you. They lower the harmful low density lipoprotein, so LDL cholesterol, so that's bad. So that's
But
like
they lower that.
they lower that. That comes from excuse me, hard animal fats, and they
Right.
boost the protective HDL, which is high density lipoproteins, which are good for you.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so they're good. Like they're good. I don't think they're not bad. And it's where I found this out, and I kind of remember this from high school, that the omega 3, 6, and 9. It's where the double carbon bond comes from. So it's where the double carbon bond is on the molecule. That's how they're different. Yeah,
Nice. Thank you, Andrew.
it's quite right.
And next question, I'm going to direct it to Ross because one of his favourite facts of all time is this
Killer
thing.
whales.
No, Bluetooth. What's that all about? I think they mean like how does Bluetooth work? Now, what's your favourite Bluetooth fact?
Favorite Bluetooth fact is the fact that the symbol is labelled after Harold Bluetooth, the ancient Danish king.
Yeah. Did you learn? And where did you learn that? Kingsman.
Maybe.
Was it?
Did I? Was that in Kingsman?
Did
is
you?
It not in... Yeah, it's in Kingsman.
Is it?
Yeah, Kingsman 2 when he goes round for dinner at his girlfriend's parents' house and
is, you're right,
he's got the
Oh,
headset
yeah.
in. I
Well,
think
that's-
you did actually know it before that.
Is that
think
not
I
where
did.
is that not where the symbol for Bluetooth comes from? It's the
It's
two.
the symbol. It's the symbol, not the name. The guy's not called Bluetooth.
Yeah, it's the symbol. Is it not the symbol that?
It's his initials. It's the king's initials.
Yeah.
Harold. It was like Harold Bluetooth,
I just don't think anyone's second name is Bluetooth.
like a Viking, like back in the day.
I'm Googling it.
As am I.
His nickname is Bluetooth, but his name is Harold Gorsom. Oh my god, he died in like 985, not even 19.
I bet he's side parts.
But he did something with communication, which is why it's named after him.
Did he?
Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bluetooth wireless specification design was named after the king in 1997 based on an analogy that the technology would unite devices the way Harold Bluetooth united the tribes of Denmark into a single kingdom. The Bluetooth logo consists of a younger Futhark, Brendan, for his initials. So it's his initials, H and B. Yeah.
I think
it's-
that's really cool. That wee bit, like the logo sign of Bluetooth, is the
Yeah.
ruin.
With the star and the B thing, yeah.
It's like the ruin from, is that like the
Okay,
thing
so
from
how does it
WandaVision?
work?
Alright, Ross.
So Bluetooth. You asked me a question. I'm answering it.
Jesus.
There's a great podcast called.
I read it online somewhere.
I know.
Horrible
We've heard of
histories,
it. It's
no.
amazing.
All right. Okay. So Bluetooth uses microwaves, which are part of the electromagnetic spectrum,
Or
to communicate between the devices.
I believe it's called microwaves.
Oh yeah. Okay. If you're
Micro. If
you're
Nigella
Nigella.
is listening.
It's microwaves.
microwave. Now, microwave is the thing you use for cooking. A microwave is the part of the electromagnetic spectrum. So, so microwaves are used for quite a lot of communication, like within a house. So, like your Wi-Fi uses microwaves, your phone uses microwaves. It's quite good for communicating as the microwaves can travel sort of through thin walls and around things easily. So they diffract well because their wavelength is
Good word.
a similar wavelength to stuff like doors and windows. Therefore, they can diffract well round doors and windows, which means they can be used to communicate between devices easily. So that's why microwaves are used for Bluetooth. And Bluetooth just a very small section of the microwaves. The microwaves, some of it's Bluetooth, some of it will be used for Wi-Fi, some of it used for mobile phones, some of it used for technologies and beaming up to space, and it's all sort of separated out. There's also secret government microwave channels that you're not allowed to use.
I am playing a drinking game, and every time Ross says the word microwave, I have to drink. I have just, I've just downed a glass of wine.
So microwaves are great fun. Now, interestingly, loads of people think that so microwaves are they're radiated from like your phone, so it is radiation. But loads of people get confused between radiation and ionizing radiation. So ionizing radiation would be stuff like gamma rays or alpha and beta particles. They are damaging to you. They can cause cancer. They are not good for you. However, so gamma waves are part of the electromagnetic spectrum. However, the other side of the electromagnetic spectrum, with the long wavelengths, is radio and microwaves and infrared. They are not damaging. They are absolutely fine to have banding around your house. So when people say stuff like your phones are going to radiate your head, they do radiate your head, just not with ionizing radiation, with microwaves.
So it's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
Cool.
Can it cook
Thank
popcorn?
Can it cook popcorn? Maybe. I might have seen a video of this somewhere. I think... no, I don't think so. I think they tried to cook popcorn. I think they ended up trying to cook one individual popcorn and they couldn't with a phone.
A kernel.
A kernel, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, well. Well, that's quite interesting, actually. But I suppose if you're mucking about on your phone, then you might as well get in touch with us at
So smooth.
at iRedditOS@gmail.com, or while you're on there, you can check out your socials. You can check out our socials on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok at iRedditOS is where you will find us. Please feel free to drop us a like on our link tree. Go buy us a coffee. Go buy some merch. Have a listen to our previous episodes, and feel free to send in more questions.
Yeah, everyone get using those microwaves. Speak to us. Let us know everything. Not everything.
Shout out to John Tickle, our sponsor this week.
Bye.
Bye.
Do you know
The Muffin Man?
what? Oh man! Oh, I've got such a good fact about that one.
Wait, that was quite a good impression, though.
Wait, wait, what? Do
Say it
you
again.
know? Oh wait, hold
No,
on. Am I?
I
Are you
was
doing
a
that?
good
Oh,
impression,
sorry.
yeah.
I was like,
Who's
I
doing the gingerbread
don't
man?
remember doing it.
What?
What?
The Muffin Man! The Muffin Man!
Yeah,
Lives
so
in
it's like-
Drury Lane!
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man! That was so good.
Yes,
My God.
I. Oh right, are we not?
Mike, go
Right,
on,
we
Britain's
have
Got
found
Talent.
our second end credit scene.
The Muffin Man! Well, he lives in Drury Lane. Well, she's married to the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man!
Would you like to know an interesting fact about the Muffin Man?
Not the jelly
story?
gumdrops.
How
Not-
clear is it that lockdown's almost been a year?
It's not the gumdrop buttons. Oh.